land, right? We got to be delivered from the land of the north, not from our land of Israel. So how are those individuals supposed to be there, and the world is looking for Yahawashi to come back, where they saying Jesus, you know, to save those people, and those people don't even believe in Yahawashi. Alright? Man, people just believe, like, you look in the Talmud, they think, man, that shit is nasty. They think Yahawashi is in so-called hell with piss on him and whatever, man. Okay? But most people don't notice about the small hats because they are surface level. You can't be surface level with a devil, man. Never trust our enemy. You gotta look into everything that's going on. Alright? Why is he putting up all these 5G towers everywhere? Why is he taking, why is the food saying gluten-free? What are they replacing it with? Okay? Why does the food say non-GMO on it now? You know, what is going on really? So you began to investigate being a man of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, man. Alright? You gotta be an investigator. So let's read 15 again. But Yahawah liveth that brought up the children of Israel from the land of the north, America, and from all the lands whither he have driven them. So that's talking about the elect being beamed up, being brought up, because ain't no 2/3 going in no chariot. Okay? So if you're an Israelite, and once again, you're going to regret rejecting this truth. If you are an Israelite and you don't believe in Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi and the truth, and you in America, you will burn in that ICBM missiles, man. Okay? And the lasers that's coming from the chariots. You will suffer all of that. Okay? And it don't matter where you run to. Let's say you get on a flight and you go somewhere, you still gonna be took out. Okay? As Ezekiel 30 and Ezekiel 20 and 38 states, he's gonna purge out the rebels. Okay? Or Luke 19 and 27, man. Alright? Bring them hither that don't want me to reign over them. And you're gonna be slaves. Which further going into that, you're gonna get your head chopped off, man. Disconnected from your body. Alright? So look forward to that. Because you reject the truth. Now how could you change that outcome? Okay? Really, you can't. If it's predestinated, you can't change nothing. But if you actually fear that, then you could what? You could begin to fast and pray that you be of that number. That's what you could do, you know, how we all did, and we still doing, okay? Because nobody knows if you're chosen or not. It don't matter how many videos you do, none of that matters, man. All right, now we make our call into the election, sure, we put forth our best effort, but we still got to endure until the end. All right, keeping it going. Verse 16, behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahawah, and they shall fish them. That's what we're doing. This truth is the bait. We don't need no damn gimmicks. We don't need no music. We don't need no t-shirts. We don't need no merchandise. We don't need all that. All right? Now you see these guys with all these flamboyant type of things, and you trying to sell the truth. You know, that's not it, man. The truth speaks for itself. You never gonna see a commercial for oranges, bananas, watermelon. No, that shit, it speaks for itself. Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi speaks for itself. Alright? But you will see an advertisement for Burger King, McDonald's, KFC, because that shit gotta be sold to you. We already know watermelon, boy. That right there is vital. Okay? That's good for everything. It's gonna purge you out. We already know, man. All these natural things that Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi has created, they need no advertisement. So therefore, this needs no advertisement. So beware of these jakes with these gimmicks. You know? So this word is gonna fish you. And if Yahawah draws you, John 6 and 44, then he's gonna draw you and give you to Yahawashi. Now who's speaking? Who's the voice box of Yahawashi? The prophets. So he's gonna lead you to the men of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Alright? That's how it's gonna go down. Because Yahawah and Yahawashi is not gonna come and talk to you. Alright? Man, it was this, hey, she is a dummy. This dummy, yesterday, no, 2 days ago, was talking to my rib, and she said, God talked to me last night, and I gotta tell you that God ain't speak to you. Okay? He ain't speaking to none of y'all, man. Okay? Who does he speak to? And first of all, these Christians don't know how he talks. Okay? He ain't gonna talk to you in an audible voice. Hey, you, go out on the corner today. No. Alright? He'll light a fire in you. He'll send a dream. He'll speak to you through his prophets by them bringing out the word through the spirit. That's how he speaks. He already put the words down. It ain't no new words going out. It ain't no new books being written. He's already spoke. Alright? So he speaks through dreams, through signs. We just had a blood moon. Esau called it a pink moon. Blood moon. We actually had two. We had back-to-back blood moons. Because you had a blood moon and the month prior. So you had back-to-back blood moons. That's a sign right there. You had a blood moon to end the year, and you had a blood moon at Passover, beginning the year. Okay? So Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi is speaking. As he said, he would turn the moon red. Alright, he would dark out the sun. These are eclipses, blood. I don't care how scientists try to explain it. Oh, it's because the oxygen hit the hydrogen and that made the moon turn red. Or this type of chemical is in the water that made the water turn red. No. Alright? They'll go back and try to explain that's what happened with Moses and the Pharaoh. And you simple-minded jakes, y'all will believe that shit. And all this pseudoscience. And then you will also believe that the earth is 12 billion kajillion years old. Foolishness, man. Believe the word of Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi, not this wicked-ass devil, man. Alright? Behold, I will send for many fishers, saith Yahawah, and they shall fish them, and after will I send for many hunters. Last time I checked, the hunter ain't friendly. A hunter's not coming to you know, he ain't gonna tell you that a trap is set right here. He's not gonna be nice with the bow and arrow, okay? A hunter is coming to take you out, all right? Behold, I will send for many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of the holes of the rocks. Mountains, hills, governments, all right? These principalities, these places where they rule at. And then the clefts of the rocks is these bunkers. These places where they hollowed out, they've dug 2 miles, 5 miles, 10 miles under the earth. Doesn't matter how deep you go. Okay, we coming. All right, Yahawah watches out, we be those men. So they dug however far they wanted to go, and they got food down there. They got, you know, hydro plants. They got plants growing under UV light. All right, Edomites they're okay without light. They like that because they hate the sun, because the sun gives them cancer. Okay, so they don't like the sun. They like living in caves, going back to the time when they were banished for 1,000 years and they lived in caves. So them living in bunkers is right around their block. They love it. Okay, me, you know, Jake in general, hey, I'm claustrophobic, man. Shoot, I can't do tight spaces. And then I'm thinking about it the whole time. We underground. You talking about it's like a mountain above us? Oh hell no! What if this shit collapse? I can't do that shit. Hell no, man. Esau is a strange individual, man. All right. Let me see what y'all brothers got on the comment board. Hey, Shalawam to my brother, y'all what's up? Yahawah, Bahasham, Yahawashi. Shalawam to the brother JK. All right, Shalawam to Yashar. All right. Let's see what y'all got, man. Y'all throwing them down. Hey, appreciate it. I'm gonna get this Ecclesiasticus 3 and 21, because hey, don't be out here, because you got Jake getting back to the title, you know, that reject this truth, because they're like, well, explain this, explain that, explain this, explain this, explain. Come on, man. Ecclesiasticus 3 and 21. Seek not out things that are too hard for thee, neither search the things that are above thy strength. But what is commanded thee, think thereupon with reverence, for it is not needful for thee to see with thine eyes the things that are in secret. Be not curious in unnecessary matters. Man, yo, my mama used to cook. I used to come through, you know, what you cooking? She'd be like, food. I'd be like, what kind of food? She'd be like, the type you eat. Like, damn, I want to know. It's unnecessary. Okay, you'll find out when you eat it. So just chill. Just relax. You know what I'm saying? That's what it is. So it's, yo, we got these 80 books. We got this truth. Study, learn, grow from that. Okay? Stop thinking about, you know, I don't know, whatever, because I don't be on that. I'm just in the word, but Jake be out here like, I can't even think of something crazy. Jake be out here just thinking crazy shit. And they be like, yo, explain this, explain that. You know? And just know. Like, they'd be like, who created Yahawah? He is. He exists. It's no creation, man. It's no creation story. Okay? We understand. Yahawashi was created by Yahawah. Okay? And then at that point, Yahawashi, furthermore, understanding this, he has no preeminence. There's no one above Yahawashi but Yahawah. Right? And then Yahawashi created us all after Yahawah created him. You know what I'm saying? We don't know how long it was just Yahawah and Yahawashi. Alright? So these foolish questions, how long was it Yahawah and Yahawah? We don't know. Okay? Yahawashi might have created us right after he was created, or he could have waited, you know, whatever. You'll learn these things when we're before them. You know, so don't be digging, in a sense, in rabbit holes that you could never get out of. It's pointless.